Hello friends, welcome to a new video, a new angle today. I always film from the top and today I decided to film from the front. So let me know if you guys like this angle better. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Shani and I'm the artist behind the Acrylic Creative Studio brand. And today I am going to show you how to make a super fun juicy papaya mango soap. We're going to put some melt and pour embeds on top of our soap. And I used this little mold right here. This mold, I made it myself. I created the design and I created the silicone mold. And here's the final product. This super cute little embeds. These are Monstera leaves and these are going to be on the top of our soap. Oop. I am using a new melt and pour today. I always use a low sweat melt and pour from the Brambleberry, but I noticed that it dries so fast when I'm pouring in my molds that I don't get all the details of the mold, so it's a shame. I decided to create a very detailed mold and then therefore I have to use another melt and pour, so hopefully we don't get a lot of sweat on these, so fingers crossed. I also made these super cute sandals, but we're not gonna use them in this video, but I just wanted to show you I created a mold for this super cute sandals too. So if you guys are interested in this specific mold, let me know in the comments, because maybe I can start making them and selling them. For this soap, we're going to use juicy papaya mango from Brambleberry. We're going to give Nature's Garden a break today. This smells just like a papaya and mango juice. I could drink this, but don't, okay? It smells delicious. And then we're going to use some poppy seeds to put on top of the soap for decoration and inside of the soap. As you know, papaya has these little seeds in the middle, black seeds, so this is gonna resemble that. We're also going to use pumpkin head from Matte Micas. And remember guys, everything is gonna be linked down below. I think I'm going to add a little bit of Tangerine Dreams. So I like to plan, but at the same time I like to go with the flow, so sometimes I use different things that I show you here, but I always tell you, okay? So we're using Matte Micas Snake Island. This is like a blue, deep blue green, and to that we're also going to add some of Chartreuse from Matte Micas. This is a very light green, yellowish green. I'm going to mix those two to make a very pretty green for the base of the soap. Since this fragrance is colored to a 10, we're going to use a little bit of titanium dioxide too. I have my oils here. They are at 112 degrees, and we have some colloidal oatmeal and kaolin clay here. I always like to pass them through a strainer because sometimes you can have some lumps there, like you can see here. Now we're going to mix this. So everything is mixed and we're going to add our lye water. I always add sodium lactate to my lye water. And we're now going to mix until we achieve emulsion. Alright guys, so we have emulsion. And now we're going to divide the batter for our colors. Okay, so I'm going to add white to the whole batter. This colors to a 10 color, and I just want to help a little bit adding white to it. I am so excited about making this soap. I am from Puerto Rico, which is a tropical island, so this is kind of like, you know, it reminds me of my home in Puerto Rico. So we're gonna add, this is gonna be the base of the soap. It's gonna be green. It doesn't have to be very thick, so I think it's good. And we're going to add the green. Now the green is a mix of Snake Island and Chartreuse or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a mix of both micas, and we got this lovely green. Because the Snake Island kind of has like a blue undertone to it. So let's mix this. Perfect. So now I am going to pour a little bit in here. This is gonna be to decorate the top, and we're just gonna leave a little bit like so. And we're going to use this lovely orange. How was your day today, guys? You know, I always ask in my videos, I'm really curious about the people who are watching my videos, my subscribers. I am curious about, you know, you guys. I want to know what you do, where you're from. How was your day today? I think sometimes we feel lonely, and even sometimes if we have friends, but we tend to feel lonely sometimes. We creative persons that have small businesses tend to feel lonely a lot. We don't work at a place where you can talk to people, and sometimes it gets lonely, you know. So this is a great way to connect with others and talk about, you know, what's going on. So feel free to drop me a comment below. Okay, so now we're adding the orange, the deeper orange, to the whole batter. Let's see if this is enough, because I always mix such little quantities and then I realize it's not enough. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. I did a good job this time. Scrape everything. Oh, this color is lovely. Just try to add a little bit of the batter in here so we can get all of that. Mix it very well. Nice. And guys, let me know if this angle, if you like this angle better, because I know my camera always shakes because I have a tripod on top of the table, and every time I mix something, everything shakes. Let me know if you like this angle better. All right, so now we have to add the fragrance oil. And this is the moment when I always get nervous, because I kind of notice I'm always working with new fragrances. And I mean, when I'm making videos, it's always like new fragrance oils. And of course, they are all different and they all react differently. So, scary. But I mean, let's do it anyway, right? Alright, so I have my mold here. And I'm going to add just a little bit to this portion. This bottle is 2 ounces. Sorry for the interruption, guys, but my camera ran out of battery, but we're back. And I had to pour the green layer, so there you go. It's right there. I'm just gonna make some waves on it, just to give it a little bit of, you know, something interesting. And it started to harden pretty quickly, but it was still workable. I always work with a water discount, and I soak at a relatively high temperatures, so sometimes it's just the conditions that I'm working on and not the fragrance oil itself. Okay guys, so here it is. I just made kind of like some waves in there. And now we're going to add the fragrance oil to the big portion here. And this is what is the biggest portion of the fragrance oil is going in here. All right. I'm gonna grab a whisk. Okay, it's getting thicker now. I forgot to add my poppy seeds, so let's do that now. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. This color is so pretty, guys. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna pour our batter in the mold. Amazing. Okay, so we're gonna take everything out with the spatula. And as you can see, it's still like very workable. It's not gonna be good for swirls maybe, but we were not going for swirls today. So it's all good. All right, beautiful. There's something about Brambleberry's fragrance oils that I love. I know it's like their quality is superb, and you can see how the batter behaves differently. Alright, so I'm going to let it rest for a couple minutes until it hardens a little bit. It's still very watery compared to the green. The green started getting thicker quicker. This one behaved different. So we're gonna give it a couple of minutes, and then we're going to add the other orange on the top so we can make some swirls. Alright guys, so as you can see, it moves a little bit. It's very firm. So now we're going to add the fragrance oil to our other orange. Alright, going to add a couple lines. Wow, it's so much easier with this measuring cup. I bought this one at Hobby Lobby. I've seen everyone using it, but I was like, I don't need it. But it's so cool though. Ooh, I'm so happy I got it finally. The colors don't look very different from one another, but it's fine. And I'm gonna stay away from the gold because I'm like obsessed with gold lately. What do you think, guys? Should we add gold to it? I know you're saying yes. Let's just do it. Let's just add a little bit of gold. Just a tiny bit. What do you guys think? Just do a little bit. Just a little. Like that, it's fine. Okay, and let's grab a wooden stick. And let's just do this first. And we lost we lost the color underneath. I can't see it, but you know what, it's fine. So we're now going to add our embeds. I'm so happy. Look at those, they are so cute. So my plan was to put 2 embeds on each bar, and I am going to remove my glove. Please don't do this. Please be careful. It's just my glove. It's too big and I can't put the embeds where they belong. I'm gonna put it right back when I finish. I'm just going to very carefully position them like that. And I'm going to do one dark green and then one light green like that. This is one of my favorite things about soap making, like the creative process of combining colors, textures, and different elements, and playing with the fragrances, and you know, just like thinking, what can I do with this fragrance? What kind of design? So interesting to me. All right, so last one. Beautiful. I'm gonna put my glove back on. And now I want to add some poppy seeds on the side to give it more contrast. And just like so. Looks so cute. Alright guys, here it is. So now we wait and we cut it together.